Warning ignored. Humanity's wrath left the galaxy in shock. Part 1. The warning. No one believed the galaxy had always watched Earth quietly. Humans were small, untested, and peaceful. They did not spread out fast like the Varun or the Selith. Most alien species thought humans were weak. The Galactic Council often spoke about Earth in meetings. They said humans might survive a few years, maybe a century, but nothing more. The Council did not see the hidden strength in humanity. They did not know what patience, unity, and silent study could build. On Earth, life went on as usual. Cities were crowded, lights burned in the night, and humans hurried to work. Adam Cole, a captain in Earth's United Defense Fleet, walked through a busy terminal. He saw children laughing, vendors selling food, and people moving quickly. He smiled at a small boy who tripped over his backpack. It was a normal day. Nothing about the universe's eyes watching them made the moment feel different. The Council had sent a warning weeks ago. The Varun Combine, a powerful empire that ruled many star systems, demanded tribute. They wanted Earth to surrender its resources, its fleets, and its leaders. The message came through an alien translator, crisp and threatening. Earth must obey. Refusal is unacceptable. Compliance will save your species from destruction, it said. Humans read it and did not panic. Nathan Brooks, a diplomat, was the first to respond. He suggested calm words, not threats. "We are willing to discuss," he said. "We do not wish for conflict." Laura King, another diplomat, added, "We ask for peace. We have much to learn from each other. War brings nothing but loss." They sent the reply. It was polite and firm. Humans did not beg. Humans did not threaten. Humans only spoke honestly. The Varun ignored it. They thought humans were naive, slow, and weak. They were used to small species begging for mercy. They were used to empires surrendering quickly. Earth was different, but the Varun could not see it yet. One night, a small colony on the edge of the solar system reported unusual movement. Ships appeared near their outpost. They were not human ships. They were Varun raiders. Adam Cole, stationed on a nearby defense post, received the call. "Sir, we have Varun ships approaching. They are armed. Civilians are evacuating, but it may not be enough." Adam's eyes narrowed. He grabbed his coat and ran to the command center. "Prepare defensive shields. Notify all nearby colonies. We must protect as many as we can," he said. The colony sent live messages back to Earth. Lights went out. Buildings burned. People ran into bunkers and shelters. The Varun raiders moved fast. They did not slow for civilians. Their weapons fired with a precision that made humans fear the worst. Back on Earth, news spread quickly. Ethan Morris, a strategist in the defense fleet, watched the monitors. He saw images of fire, smoke, and panic. Yet he did not despair. He spoke to the Council on Earth. "We cannot ignore this. They attacked our colony. We have warned them. Now they know we do not yield," he said. Scientists and engineers worked quickly. Claire Young, a weapons engineer, checked every ship, every cannon, every shield generator. Hannah Stone, a fleet navigator, plotted courses for fast evacuation and defense. Humans were ready, even if the galaxy thought they were weak. Adam Cole coordinated with local leaders. He spoke to civilians through secure channels. "Stay calm. Follow instructions. We will protect you. Trust the fleet," he said. The Varun did not slow down. They destroyed supply stations and small defense posts. Humans fought back when possible, but they were cautious. The fleet was strong, but Earth did not want to start a full war yet. Humanity's leaders still hoped for peace. A Varun commander, a tall alien with dark green skin named Zarok, sent a new message to Earth. It was harsher this time. "Resistance is pointless. Surrender or your colonies will burn. Humanity is small, weak, and doomed. This is your last warning." Humans received the message and held a council. Adam Cole, Nathan Brooks, Laura King, Ethan Morris, and other leaders gathered. "This is what we feared," Adam said. "They ignored our words. They attacked first. What do we do now? Laura spoke softly. "We cannot beg. We cannot threaten. We must show them who we are, but not recklessly." Nathan added, "We need one last warning. We must give them a choice. After that, humanity acts as one. We cannot let our people suffer for fear of them." They prepared a message to the galaxy. Not a threat, not a plea, but a clear statement. Humans will not be bullied. They would defend their colonies, their people, and their home. Back in the outer colonies, fear ran deep. Civilians hid in shelters while small human ships engaged Varun raiders. Lucas Gray, a young fleet captain, maneuvered his ship carefully. He avoided civilian areas while striking Varun supply ships. Benjamin Scott, another captain, coordinated with him. "They think they are winning," Benjamin said, "but we are not weak. They will learn soon." Reports came in fast. Towns were saved. Supply lines were damaged. The Varun did not understand. They believed humans would panic, beg, or surrender. They were wrong. Adam Cole stood on the deck of his command ship looking at the stars. "The galaxy thinks we are weak," he said to himself. "They will learn, but not today. Today we survive." Humanity's warning went out. It was not a threat. It was not anger. It was a promise. "We will not surrender," the message said. "We will not run. We ask only for peace. Do not force our hand. The consequences will be greater than you imagine." The Varun laughed. They believed the words were foolish. They expected Earth to break. They expected humans to beg. In the council halls of other empires, some aliens whispered. They wondered if humans could fight. They thought humans were too small, too slow, too inexperienced. They were wrong. On Earth, civilians did not see the fleet moving. They did not see scientists working night and day. They only knew that life went on. Children played, people ate, and streets were busy. The galaxy above did not see the quiet strength forming below. Adam Cole and other leaders knew the truth. Humans were patient. Humans were careful. Humans studied, planned, and waited. The galaxy had never seen such a species. They were underestimated because they were small and quiet. That mistake would change everything. That night, the outer colonies were quiet again. Smoke cleared from some towns. Humans rebuilt shelters. The Varun ships disappeared for now, thinking they had done enough to scare Earth. But humans were watching. Ethan Morris checked every report. Claire Young tested every ship. Hannah Stone plotted every course. Nathan Brooks and Laura King prepared messages for diplomacy, but they also prepared for war. Humanity had given the galaxy a warning. It was ignored. Adam Cole looked at the stars one last time that night. He whispered, "They think we are weak. Let them think that. We will show them what humanity can do, and when we do, the galaxy will never forget it." Unknown to the Varun, humanity's wrath was not born from hate. It was born from patience, from endurance, from a quiet promise that humans would act when pushed too far. The galaxy had ignored the warning. It would soon see the cost part too. Humanity chooses patience no longer. The galaxy watched Earth quietly, still thinking humans were small and weak. The Varun Combine believed their threats had worked. They expected fear, submission, and begging. They did not know humanity well. They did not know humans could endure, plan, and strike with precision when forced. Back on Earth, the news from the colonies arrived quickly. Smoke rose from distant settlements. Supply lines were broken. Ships were damaged. Civilians had been evacuated, but many were still trapped. People across Earth's cities felt a quiet anger rising. It was a slow, steady fire. Humanity's leaders felt it too. Ethan Morris, strategist of the defense fleet, called a meeting. He was joined by Adam Cole, Lucas Gray, Claire Young, Hannah Stone, and other key commanders. "They attacked our colonies and think we will fold," Ethan said. "They do not understand patience. They do not understand humans. It is time we act, but we must act carefully." Adam Cole nodded. "We cannot rush. Our fleets are strong, but this is more than defense. This is a test of the galaxy's arrogance. We will show them who we are, quietly, efficiently." Claire Young had been working with engineers and scientists day and night. Every ship, cannon, and shield had been tested. Humans had weapons that could match any empire, but they had kept them hidden. Now they were ready. Hannah Stone, navigator of the fastest fleet ships, plotted courses through asteroid fields and uncharted space. Humans did not want reckless war. They wanted control without unnecessary destruction. They wanted to survive and to make the galaxy respect them. Nathan Brooks and Laura King prepared messages for the Varun and other empires. They were calm, clear, and strong. "We do not wish for war," Laura said. "We only defend ourselves. Any attack on our people will be met with action. This is not a threat." "This is a warning you ignored," Nathan added. "We ask you to reconsider, respect our patience. Do not test it further. The galaxy will remember what happens if you do not." Humans activated their fleets quietly. Ships moved in hidden paths. Bases opened secret hangars. Small, fast strike groups prepared for action. Humans had been preparing for years without the galaxy noticing. Their patience had been a shield. Now it became a weapon. On the front lines, Lucas Gray and Benjamin Scott led small squads to intercept Varun supply ships. Their missions were precise. They did not attack settlements or civilians. They only targeted military and supply points. The Varun were shocked. Humans did not strike wildly. They struck accurately, cutting supply lines and communication without unnecessary damage. Adam Cole monitored every move. He saw the galaxy's mistake clearly. Aliens had underestimated humanity for decades. Humans had studied war quietly, learned the galaxy's weaknesses, and waited. Now, every small action was planned, every strike calculated. The Varun tried to respond. Zarok, the green-skinned commander, sent more ships. He believed overwhelming force would work. He did not understand humans. He thought they were still small, fearful, and reactive. Humans moved in patterns the Varun had never seen. Small groups cut off reinforcements. Hidden fleets blocked escape routes. Varun commanders grew frustrated. They could not predict human tactics. Adam Cole spoke to his fleet. "Remember, we are not here to destroy unnecessarily. We are here to protect, to defend, and to show the galaxy our strength. Precision, patience, control, that is humanity." The galaxy started noticing. Distant empires watched human strikes on Varun convoys. They were stunned. Humans did not panic. Humans did not make mistakes. Humans moved with discipline, and they did not harm civilians. The galaxy began to whisper. The species once seen as weak was far more dangerous than anyone imagined. On Earth, civilians were unaware of the full scale. They saw reports of human ships moving beyond the solar system. They heard news of victories at distant colonies. They saw images of damaged Varun ships but not full battles. The fear that humans were weak was fading from alien minds. Adam Cole visited an outer colony personally. He spoke to evacuated people, rebuilding shelters and repair teams. "We will protect you," he said. "We do not fight for glory, we fight for survival. Remember, patience has limits. We act only when necessary. You are safe because we act with care and skill." Lucas Gray led a squad through a destroyed Varun supply station. They repaired what could be saved and took records of enemy movements. Benjamin Scott communicated with the fleet. "They underestimate us," Benjamin said. "Every move they make, we watch. Every weakness we note. They think humans are reactive. We are proactive." In distant council halls, Varun leaders grew uneasy. The humans were not running. They were not begging. They were moving with control, striking efficiently, and defending relentlessly. Whispers of fear began to replace arrogance. Adam Cole and Ethan Morris studied every report. They prepared for escalation. They knew the galaxy expected humans to be angry and reckless. Humans were neither. They were deliberate. Every fleet movement, every message, every strike was calculated. Humans also sent messages to other empires watching. Olivia Carter, a diplomat, delivered words carefully. "Observe us," she said. "We do not wish for conflict." We defend only ourselves. We are patient, but do not mistake patience for weakness. The galaxy will see our strength if forced. Consider carefully. Empires across the galaxy began to take notice. Small systems that had ignored Earth began sending scouts. They wanted to understand how a species so small could move with such power and control. Back in human space, Adam Cole and Ethan Morris reviewed future strategies. They knew the Varun would strike back with full force soon. They planned in secret, training young officers and preparing fleets hidden in asteroid fields. Claire Young worked on advanced weapons, not to attack civilians, but to disable enemy fleets quickly. Hannah Stone mapped escape routes and safe corridors. Humans were ready for war, but they also prepared for peace. Humanity's patience had not ended yet, but it was nearing its limit. Lucas Gray and Benjamin Scott led daily raids on Varun supply convoys. They reported back every night. "Every action is noticed," Lucas said. "They think they are testing us. We are learning faster than they can respond." Adam Cole nodded. "Exactly. We are turning patience into power. Let them underestimate us one last time. When they realize our strength, the galaxy will be shocked." Humans also began secret projects. Scientists like Claire and Hannah worked with engineers and new recruits. They tested ships that could move faster than anything known to the galaxy. They prepared weapons that were precise, powerful, and silent. The galaxy did not see it coming. On Earth, the civilians still lived normal lives. Children went to school, markets were full, and people traveled for work. They did not know fleets moved beyond the solar system. They did not know humanity was preparing to change the galaxy. Humans had kept calm for decades. Patience was their shield. Now it became their sword. Adam Cole gave one last instruction before returning to command centers. "Remember, we do not strike out of anger. We strike to defend. We strike to protect. The galaxy thinks patience is weakness. It is not. It is a choice. And soon they will see the cost of ignoring humanity." And so, humanity moved. The hidden fleets traveled to Varun space quietly, cutting supplies and observing movements. Diplomats prepared messages that were clear and calm. Scientists and engineers made sure weapons were ready for any attack. The galaxy began to realize that humans were not what they seemed. Patience was ending. Humanity's wrath was quietly forming. The Varun still laughed. They believed humans were afraid. They believed humans would break. They were wrong. The galaxy began to whisper. Humanity had chosen action. Humanity had stopped waiting. And when humans acted, the galaxy would never forget it. The galaxy had watched Earth quietly, thinking humans were small and weak. Many species had laughed at the warnings humans sent. The Varun Combine believed Earth would surrender or beg. They were wrong. Humanity had waited, studied, and planned. Now their patience had ended. Humanity's wrath was beginning. Adam Cole stood on the bridge of the command ship, looking at the stars. "Today we strike," he said. "Not out of anger, but out of necessity. We defend ourselves and we show the galaxy what humans can do." Lucas Gray and Benjamin Scott led the first strike squads. Their ships moved silently through space, hidden by asteroid fields and dead zones. The Varun did not expect human fleets to be so fast and coordinated. Humans had studied their enemies for years. Every supply line, every fleet route, every weak point was known. Adam monitored the strike from Earth's fleet. His calm voice gave orders. "Strike supply convoys first. Avoid civilian areas. Disable command ships. Move fast, move precise. Let them see our power, but do not destroy unnecessarily." The first human squads appeared near Varun supply routes. They moved like shadows. Small groups of ships disabled large convoys. Weapons fired with precision, cutting engines and communications without burning entire ships. The Varun were shocked. They had expected chaos, not skill. On the bridge of his ship, Zarok, the Varun commander, watched in disbelief. "How can a species so small move so fast?" he shouted. They are not panicking. They are not running. They are attacking with control. This is impossible. Humans moved carefully. They did not attack settlements. They did not harm civilians. Their strikes were targeted, efficient, and calculated. Each move weakened the Varun without unnecessary destruction. Humanity's goal was survival, not revenge. Adam Cole spoke to his officers. Every strike is part of a larger plan. Patience has its limits. We strike now to show the galaxy that patience should not be ignored. Precision, control, and discipline are our weapons. Lucas Gray piloted his squad through a nebula, hiding from Varun patrols. Benjamin Scott coordinated their attacks. "They think they are strong," Benjamin said. "We will show them strength they did not expect." Small Varun fleets attempted to respond. They moved fast, hoping to overwhelm humans with numbers, but humans anticipated every move. Hannah Stone, navigator of the Hidden Fleet, plotted counter paths. Human ships struck before Varun ships could reach them. Convoys were cut, communication lines broken, and supply points destroyed. Adam watched reports from other commanders. "This is the moment the galaxy will remember," he said. "We are not reckless. We are not angry. We are precise. The galaxy has underestimated us for too long." On Earth, civilians heard reports of victories at distant colonies. They did not see the full battles, but they felt pride. Humans were finally defending themselves openly and with skill. Scientists, engineers, and fleet officers worked together seamlessly. Humanity's patience had built a quiet power, and now it was unleashed. Lucas Gray led a strike on a major Varun supply hub. The station was heavily defended, but humans moved carefully. They disabled weapons, cut communication channels, and captured intelligence. No civilians were harmed. The Varun were stunned. They had expected fire and destruction, not controlled precision. Adam Cole spoke to Lucas after the strike. "Well done. Remember, we strike to defend, not to destroy. Every action teaches the galaxy about humanity. They will remember this." Benjamin Scott reported on enemy movements. "They are confused. They do not understand our speed, our coordination, or our discipline. We are not reacting. We are leading the battle." The galaxy began to whisper. Empires that had ignored Earth before now watched carefully. Small species who had once laughed at humans were afraid. The Varun had underestimated humanity, and the consequences were becoming clear. Adam Cole and Ethan Morris coordinated larger strikes. They moved hidden fleets to key positions. Varun supply lines were cut in multiple systems. Communication between Varun commanders broke down. Confusion spread quickly among their ranks. Claire Young worked tirelessly. Weapons that had been kept secret were now ready. They were precise, strong, and silent. Humans could strike anywhere with efficiency. The galaxy had never seen a species prepare so quietly and act so decisively. Nathan Brooks and Laura King sent messages to other empires observing the strikes. "We do not wish for war," Laura said. "We only defend ourselves. We act to protect our people. Our patience was ignored. The galaxy should take notice." The Varun tried to rally. Xerox sent reinforcements, hoping to overwhelm humans with numbers. They attacked supply convoys again, hoping for quick victories. But humans had already planned for this. Fleets moved like shadows, striking before the Varun could reach them. Ships were disabled, supply chains destroyed, and command structures broken. Adam Cole spoke to his fleet again. "Do not underestimate control. Do not mistake patience for fear. Precision and skill are more powerful than anger. Today, the galaxy learns a lesson." Lucas Gray led a night strike on another Varun station. Human ships moved between asteroid fields, striking from unexpected angles. Convoys were captured, weapons disabled, and intelligence gathered. Humans were careful. They avoided unnecessary damage and avoided civilian casualties. The Varun had never seen tactics like this. Benjamin Scott observed from his ship. "They think humans are reckless or weak," he said. "We are neither. They cannot understand patience turned into power. This is our strength. Reports came from all directions. Human strikes were succeeding everywhere. The Varun were losing control. Panic spread among their fleets. Their arrogance and laughter had turned to fear. The galaxy began to take notice. Adam Cole spoke to the fleet one last time before the largest strike. Remember, precision, control, and patience. We strike to defend. We strike to protect. Humanity's wrath is not born from anger. It is born from patience ignored. The human fleets moved quickly, coordinated, and silent. Varun's supply lines were destroyed across multiple systems. Command ships vanished, convoys were captured, and communication lines broken. The galaxy was shocked. Humans were small, quiet, and precise. They had waited patiently, and now they acted decisively. On Earth, civilians watched reports with pride. They had underestimated their own species. Humanity had always been quiet, patient, and calm. Now the galaxy saw the other side. Humans could strike with discipline and skill, and the galaxy had ignored the warning for too long. Adam Cole looked at the stars. "We are not done," he said. "This is only the beginning. Humanity's wrath has begun, and the galaxy will never forget it." As night fell across distant colonies, humans prepared for the next phase. Hidden fleets moved into positions. Scientists and engineers ensured weapons were ready. Navigators plotted courses that no enemy could anticipate. Humanity had waited, studied, and learned. Now they acted, and the galaxy would never see patience the same way again. The Varun Combine was stunned. They had laughed at Earth. They had ignored the warnings. Now they faced a species small in number but vast in skill, patient in planning but precise in action. Humanity had chosen to strike. Humanity's wrath had begun. And the galaxy was about to learn the true meaning of patience turned into power. The galaxy had never seen a species like humans. The Varun Combine had expected fear and surrender. They had expected chaos and panic. Instead, they faced precision, discipline, and calm control. Humanity had struck with careful planning, protecting civilians, disabling enemy fleets, and cutting supply lines. The galaxy began to notice, and now fear was spreading. Adam Cole stood on the bridge of his command ship, watching reports from multiple systems. Every day, humans struck with careful strategy. Supply lines were broken, command ships vanished, and enemy fleets could not regroup. The galaxy whispered that humans were small but dangerous, patient but deadly. Lucas Gray led a fleet into a distant star system. They moved silently, hiding behind gas clouds and asteroid belts. Benjamin Scott coordinated the strike. "They think they have power," Benjamin said. "We will show them humans are not weak. They do not understand patience turned into action." Adam gave precise instructions. "We strike only what is necessary, protect civilians, take control of supply lines and command points, show the galaxy our skill, not our anger." The strike began. Human ships disabled Varun ships without destroying them. Weapons fired with precision. Engines were cut, communication was broken, and convoys were captured. The Varun were confused. They had expected chaos, not skill. On Earth, civilians were unaware of the full scale of the operation. They saw reports of victories and supply lines being disrupted, but they did not see fleets moving silently through deep space, cutting enemy communications and disabling command ships. Adam Cole spoke to his fleet. "Humans are not reckless. Humans do not strike out of anger. We act carefully, deliberately, and decisively. The galaxy must learn patience is not weakness." Human fleets moved into multiple Varun-controlled systems. They struck supply stations, disrupted communications, and cut reinforcements. Every attack was precise. Humans avoided civilian casualties, and many alien species began to see a pattern. Humans were not violent. They were disciplined, calculated, and methodical. The galaxy began to fear. Small empires who had laughed at humans now watched carefully. Scouts reported that humans could strike anywhere with speed, skill, and control. They were patient, but when provoked, they acted decisively. Adam Cole and Ethan Morris reviewed reports from all fleets. Every strike was successful. The Varun were unable to regroup. Communication breakdowns spread quickly. Commanders were frustrated. They had underestimated humans and the cost was becoming clear. Lucas Gray led another strike. He moved through a dense asteroid field, unseen by Varun patrols. Benjamin Scott coordinated remotely. "They think they can overwhelm us with numbers," Benjamin said. "We strike with skill and control. They do not see it coming." Human fleets captured Varun intelligence, giving Earth detailed maps of enemy systems and strategies. Humans used the information to plan the next moves carefully. Every strike was more effective than the last. The galaxy watched in awe and fear. Adam Cole spoke to his officers. "Remember, we are not acting out of anger. We are defending. Precision and patience are our strength. Humans are underestimated because we wait. Now we act. The galaxy will remember this lesson." Small empires began to send envoys to Earth. They wanted to understand humans. Olivia Carter and Emma Lewis, diplomats, received the first messages. "Humans strike carefully and protect civilians," Emma said. "They are not violent, they are skilled. We must respect them. The galaxy is beginning to fear what happens when patience ends." The Varun sent desperate reinforcements, but humans anticipated every move. Hannah Stone plotted escape and attack paths through complex regions of space. Human ships struck before the Varun could react. Convoys were captured, command ships disabled, and supply lines destroyed. Adam Cole and Ethan Morris coordinated larger operations. They moved hidden fleets to key positions. Small strike teams attacked Varun supply hubs. Fleets moved silently, precise, and efficient. Every strike spread fear across the galaxy. Lucas Gray led another attack on a heavily defended system. Benjamin Scott guided his fleet remotely. Human weapons fired with accuracy, disabling engines and communication without harming civilians. Varun leaders were stunned. They had expected reckless attacks, but humans were calculated. The galaxy watched in disbelief. Humans moved carefully, striking with precision. They protected civilians, captured enemy intelligence, and disabled enemy fleets. The Varun, once arrogant, were now desperate. They had underestimated Earth, and the consequences were severe. Adam Cole addressed his fleet. "We do not celebrate destruction. We strike to protect. We strike to defend. The galaxy has ignored our patience. Now they will see what humans are capable of. We act with skill, not hate." Human fleets continued their campaign. Supply lines were cut, command points captured, and reinforcements disabled. Varun panic spread. Small empires whispered warnings. The galaxy began to take humans seriously. Adam Cole visited a recently liberated colony. He spoke to civilians who had hidden during Varun attacks. "You are safe now," he said. "Humans strike to protect, not destroy. Patience has limits, but we act carefully and skillfully. The galaxy will remember this lesson." Lucas Gray and Benjamin Scott led night raids on Varun fleets. Human ships moved between asteroid fields and nebulae, striking unexpectedly. Convoys were captured, weapons disabled, and intelligence collected. The Varun had never seen tactics like this. Benjamin Scott observed the results. "They think humans are reckless or weak," he said. "We are neither. They cannot understand patience turned into action. Our skill is their shock." Adam Cole watched reports from multiple systems. Human strikes were succeeding everywhere. The galaxy began to fear. Varun fleets were confused and disorganized. Human precision and patience had turned the tide. Nathan Brooks and Laura King sent careful messages to other empires. "We do not seek war," Laura said. "We defend ourselves. Patience is not weakness. The galaxy should respect it. The consequences of ignoring humans are severe." Human fleets continued their campaign. Strikes were precise, effective, and careful. Varun supply lines were destroyed, fleets disabled, and command points captured. Civilians were protected. The galaxy watched in awe and fear. Adam Cole spoke to his fleet. Remember, precision, patience, and control are our weapons. We strike to defend. We strike to protect. Humanity's wrath is not born from hate. It is born from patience ignored. The galaxy will never forget it. The galaxy now knew a new truth. Humans were small, patient, and quiet, but they were disciplined, skilled, and dangerous. Every empire that laughed at humans now watched carefully. The Varun had underestimated humanity, and the consequences were spreading across the stars. As human fleets moved through the galaxy, the message was clear. Patience had limits. Discipline and skill were unmatched. Humanity's wrath had begun, and the galaxy could only watch and fear. The galaxy had never seen a species like humans. Small, patient, quiet, and underestimated, they had waited decades before acting. When they struck, every move was precise, disciplined, and controlled. The Varun Combine had learned the hard way that patience ignored could become wrath unstoppable. Now, the final phase of humanity's plan was underway. Adam Cole stood on the bridge of the flagship, looking at the galaxy displayed on the holographic map. Varun fleets were scattered, supply lines destroyed, and command systems disabled. Small Varun worlds had begun sending surrender messages. Humans did not celebrate yet. They acted carefully, steadily, and decisively. Every action reinforced the lesson humanity had been sending for years. Lucas Gray and Benjamin Scott led the largest strike fleets yet. They moved through uncharted sectors, cutting off reinforcements before they could reach Varun systems. Every ship, every pilot, every officer knew their role. There was no panic, no chaos, no wasted effort. Humans struck with discipline that shocked even neutral observers. Adam Cole addressed his fleet. Remember, we strike to protect, not destroy. We are not reckless. We are precise. The galaxy has ignored our patience. Now they will see what humanity is capable of. Our wrath is deliberate, and it will be remembered. On Earth, civilians heard of victories in distant systems. They did not see the fleets moving silently across space, capturing convoys and command points without unnecessary destruction. They only saw that humans, at last, were defending their species openly. Pride and quiet confidence filled the cities. Humanity had acted, and the galaxy was taking notice. The Varun leadership was in chaos. Zarok and his council could not coordinate fleets. Communication lines had been cut, intelligence captured, and reinforcements blocked. The empire they had believed unshakable now trembled before humans they had once mocked. Adam Cole moved to speak to captured Varun officers. He did not speak with anger. He spoke with clarity. Your empire ignored our patience. Your arrogance led you to believe humans were weak. You attacked our colonies and laughed at our warnings. Now, the galaxy sees your failure. Humanity does not seek to destroy without reason. We act to defend, to protect, and to teach respect. Small Varun worlds surrendered one after another. Humans restored order and provided aid. Civilians were safe. Fleets were repaired. The galaxy watched as humans chose discipline over chaos. Every move reinforced the lesson: patience is not weakness. It is strength, and when ignored, it can become unstoppable force. Lucas Gray led a fleet to liberate a heavily guarded Varun outpost. Benjamin Scott coordinated remotely. Human ships disabled weapons, cut communications, and captured the station without harming civilians. The Varun were stunned. They had expected rage and destruction, but humans acted with control and strategy. The galaxy took note. Adam Cole addressed the Galactic Council via holo communication. Diplomats Nathan Brooks and Laura King stood by his side. Humans do not seek dominion, Adam said. We seek respect. We do not destroy without cause. We defend. Our patience was ignored. The galaxy has seen what happens when patience ends. History will record this truth. Humans are disciplined, skilled, and deliberate. We will act to protect ourselves, and the galaxy should respect it. Distant empires sent envoys to Earth. They had watched human strikes and movements with fear and awe. They wanted to understand a species so small and quiet, yet so precise, disciplined, and effective. Humans received them calmly, explaining principles of strategy, patience, and defense. Olivia Carter spoke to the envoys. Humans strike only when necessary. We protect civilians. We act with skill, not hate. Every empire that underestimated us has learned a lesson. Humanity is patient, but patience is not weakness. Emma Lewis added, "Observe us, learn from us. The galaxy will remember what happens when patience is ignored. Our actions are deliberate, not reckless. Our goal is defense, not domination." Adam Cole and Ethan Morris coordinated the final strikes against remaining Varun fleets. Hidden fleets moved quietly, cutting off escape routes. Convoys were captured and command systems disabled. Every action was precise. Humans did not celebrate destruction. They restored order and protected civilians. The galaxy watched in silence and fear. Lucas Gray and Benjamin Scott led the final strike. The Varun flagship was surrounded, cut off from reinforcements. Human ships disabled weapons systems and communications. The Varun surrendered without unnecessary bloodshed. Humanity's patience had ended, but their discipline remained. The galaxy saw a species small in number, calm in demeanor, but unstoppable in skill and precision. Adam Cole addressed the captured Varun leaders. "You attacked our colonies and ignored our warnings. Your arrogance cost your empire control. Humanity does not seek war for conquest. We defend. We protect. Patience is a choice, and when ignored, it becomes wrath. Let this lesson remain in the galaxy forever." On Earth, celebrations were quiet. Humans did not celebrate war. They celebrated survival, discipline, and skill. Fleets returned, repairs were made, and scientists and engineers prepared for future defense. Humanity had acted decisively, and the galaxy knew it. Small empires that had laughed at humans now sent envoys asking for treaties, agreements, and protection. Humans did not seek to rule them. They acted carefully, offering diplomacy and guidance. Humanity's reputation grew. Patience, discipline, and controlled power became symbols of human strength. Adam Cole spoke at a galactic assembly. "We do not seek dominion. We do not destroy recklessly. Humanity's wrath is deliberate, precise, and disciplined. The galaxy should remember this lesson. Respect patience, respect skill, respect discipline. Humanity will act to protect itself when pushed too far." Lucas Gray and Benjamin Scott led missions to restore captured systems. Civilians were returned to safety. Supplies were delivered. Infrastructure repaired. Humanity did not leave destruction in its wake. The galaxy watched in awe. Humans had defeated a powerful empire without losing their principles. Adam Cole reflected quietly. "Patience is our shield. Skill is our sword. The galaxy has seen both. We do not act recklessly. We act deliberately. This is the lesson humans teach. Patience is strength, and ignoring it brings consequences." Nathan Brooks and Laura King sent messages to all empires. "Learn from humans, respect patience, act carefully." The galaxy has seen what happens when patience is ignored. Humanity does not seek war, but we act decisively to protect our own. Remember this truth. The Varun leadership was dismantled. Their empire weakened, but civilians were protected. Humans did not take revenge. They acted with discipline, teaching the galaxy a lesson it would not forget. History recorded the truth. Humans are patient, disciplined, and precise. When provoked, they act decisively. The galaxy learned to respect them. Adam Cole looked at the stars from the flagship. "The galaxy has seen humanity's wrath," he said. "But it is not born from hate. It is born from patience ignored. This lesson will last in history. Humans are patient, precise, and disciplined. We protect ourselves, and the galaxy will respect it." Lucas Gray and Benjamin Scott watched reports from liberated systems. "The galaxy will never forget us," Lucas said. "They laughed at humans once. Now they fear what patience can build." Benjamin Scott nodded. "We did not destroy recklessly. We did not celebrate war. We acted with skill, precision, and discipline. Humanity's wrath is remembered because it is deliberate, controlled, and just. Human fleets returned to Earth, systems were restored, and humanity prepared for a future where it would never be underestimated." The galaxy had seen what patience, discipline, and precision could accomplish. Humans did not seek conquest. They sought respect, safety, and survival. The lesson was clear: patience is strength, and ignoring it invites consequences. Adam Cole addressed his fleet one final time. "We protect, we defend, and we act with skill. The galaxy knows humanity's strength. Patience has limits, and when it ends, the result is deliberate and precise. This is the legacy of humanity. Remember it." History recorded the truth. Humanity had been patient for centuries, quietly learning, studying, and preparing. When pushed to act, they struck with precision, discipline, and skill. The galaxy had been shocked. The Varun had been defeated without reckless destruction. Civilians had been protected. And humanity's reputation was carved into memory forever. The galaxy would never again underestimate humans. Their patience had ended, and their wrath had been measured, deliberate, and unforgettable. Humans had shown the galaxy the power of discipline, skill, and patient strategy. And from that day, no species would ever laugh at humanity again.